What is up, YouTube land? So today I'm going to show you guys 3 things to upkeep the maintenance on your sink. So the first one is if you have low water pressure, you check the faucet here. Here the water is pouring down pretty slowly, so I'll show you guys how to check the drain as well as the P-trap underneath. So first off, let's check the water pressure. Not on mine, it's pretty good, but I'm going to show you guys how to take care of this anyways. There's this mesh screen right in here. It's kind of like a strainer, so a lot of sediment gets built up in here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It just unscrews. My pliers here, and I'm going to unscrew. Okay, there we are. And as you can see, I'm already starting to get some sediment built up in there. I'm just going to go ahead and clean that out. This is what it looks like without. Water comes out pretty crazy, so this actually helps regulate the water flow a lot better inside the sink. I'm going to pop off the little green part here. That opens up. So it's pretty clear for the most part, but there are some little bits of sediment in there. So clean that out. And I'm also going to clean out all this other sediment that's around in here as well. Okay, so that's nice and clean now, as well as this bit here. Pop that back on, and it just screws back up in place. Snug it up just a little bit. There we go. It's good water flow there. Okay, step 2 is to make sure that the water drains properly. Mine's pretty slow at the moment. So on my sink, this actually just screws out. And screw, pull out, see the gunk that I have here. Obviously, over time, hairs kind of get caught in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up. I'm actually going to take this outside real quick and just blast it with the hose. All right, so I've cleaned it up. So it's very clear around here. So now the water can flow down properly. I'm going to go ahead, pop this back in, screw it back down. Okay, that's snug right there. So when I turn the water on, the water doesn't build up. It flows down immediately. Okay, and then the way mine functions is that you just press it down and then it closes the drain. So let's test that real quick. Water is building up. Okay, it doesn't look like any water is going down, which is good. So the stopper's working. Now when I unpress it, and the water goes down pretty quickly, which is what we want. Okay, so that's working. So the second part's done. Now let's go ahead and check the third part. So the next step is that you want to, if your water's still not draining, chances are you probably have a clog somewhere in here in the P-trap. So an easy way to check for clogs here is take a really bright flashlight, the brightest one that you can find, and then hold it up to the pipe. So as you can see here, mine's pretty clear. There is a little bit of gunk built up along the walls, but for the most part, I don't see any major blockage. But if you do have some blockage, I'll show you what to do. So you have to unscrew these 2 parts. And here is 2. So be sure to put some kind of paper towels down here, especially since I just poured a bunch of water down mine. I do have some water build up here, but you can go ahead and remove this. Okay, and then go ahead and inspect it. Again, mine is dirty, but it's not clogged. So being that mine doesn't have any clogs, I'm just going to leave it as is. I could go clean this out, but I don't need to. I'm just going to press this back up, screw it back on. Okay. Hand tight. Okay, turn on the water and check to make sure that I don't end up getting any leaks. All right, and there you have it. There's a basic 3-point sink inspection to keep your sink running well and keeping everything maintained. Doing these 3 things alone will probably take care of 90% of any problems that you may have going on here. So with that being said, hopefully you guys have found this video helpful. This has been Household Journeys. Take care, people.